Hey everybody, it's Mai here. If you're new, I'm a brand and Showit web designer, and I share design, business, and marketing tips for creatives who want to stand out online, grow their business, and serve with purpose. So today I wanted to chat with you about how to get a website for your business. Whether it's your first time getting a website, or maybe you kind of had a website before but it doesn't really work for what you need anymore, I wanted to go over some of your options with you so that you feel more confident about going into the web design process, because I know that websites can be kind of a frustrating, overwhelming topic for people. And so, even though getting a new website is exciting, it can also be a little bit scary and confusing knowing where to start. So, let's get into the video. Now, typically within web design, you have two different routes that you can go. The first is custom design, and then the second is DIY design. With custom design, that means that you're working one-on-one with a website designer who will create your design for you. And then with DIY design, it's hands-on. You're doing it yourself, either from scratch or with a template. And in this video, I'm going to be focusing on DIY design with a template because it is a little bit more budget friendly, and also having the template to start with just makes the website design process easier for you, especially if you don't have a design background. So if you're interested in going the DIY route, stick around and we'll dive into this topic a little deeper. Now, the first thing that you'll want to do is choose your website builder. There's a lot of different options out there. Wix, Shopify, Showit, and also Squarespace is a popular option. I am a Showit web designer, and Showit is my web platform of choice. That's the one that I recommend for service-based business owners like coaches, therapists, photographers, other designers, copywriters, any type of more creative service-based business that you can think of. I usually recommend Showit. It's not that I don't like Wix or Squarespace at all. I completely do, and I used to design on Wix before I switched to Showit, but I found that Showit is super user-friendly while also giving you so much creative freedom and just versatility in creating a quality website without being put into a box like I found with some other website builders. But I know people who have websites on all different platforms and they love them, so it's really up to you. And I also know designers who design on different platforms, so I'm not here to bash any one platform, but Showit is the platform that I recommend for creative service-based businesses. If you do have a product-based business, I recommend Shopify instead of Showit, just because Shopify is made specifically with e-commerce in mind, and it will just have more of the tools that you need for having a shop than Showit will. If you are mainly a service-based business but you want to have just a small shop on your website, you could go with Showit and then integrate with Shopify Lite. But mainly, if you're service-based, I recommend Showit, and if you're product-based, I recommend Shopify. Again, these are just my recommendations, so if you prefer another website builder, it's totally up to you. I recommend exploring all of them, seeing what you like best, what you're comfortable with. That's really what it comes down to, what you're comfortable with and what you feel confident that you can build a quality website for your business on. Pretty much all of those options that I mentioned, Squarespace, Wix, WordPress, they all offer templates just like Showit, so Showit definitely isn't the only option. It's just the one that I recommend. And also, if you are a product-based business and you go with Shopify, there are themes within Shopify that are basically templates to make that design process easier for you as well. So once you've chosen your website builder, the next step will be to understand your website needs. And what I mean by that on your business and specifically your offer, you may need different features on your website, or a different template style. So for example, a photographer who offers high-end wedding photography is going to need something different than a t-shirt business owner who sells t-shirts for elementary school teachers. So know your audience, know your brand style, know if you need any special features on your website like a shop or a sales page or maybe a podcast page to promote your podcast. Just keep those things in mind as you're looking for a template to use. I have a free guide to choosing a Show It website template for your creative business that I'll link to in the description for this video. It is for service-based business owners, so if you're a coach or a photographer, a copywriter, any type of service-based business owner who's interested in Show It, I highly recommend checking out that guide. So if you're going the DIY route, once you've chosen your website builder and clarified your website needs, any special features or the style that you're looking for, the next thing I recommend doing is looking for a template. Now, I do recommend Show It, and I sell Show It templates in my shop that's launching on Friday, January 15th, 2021. But other website builders have templates available as well. And again, I just recommend if you're going the DIY route, starting with a template will make the process a lot easier for you. Then all you have to do is change out colors and text and images and make, layout tweaks rather than having to start from scratch. So especially if you've never designed your own website before, I highly recommend finding a template on whatever platform you choose. So once you've chosen your template, the next step would be to prepare your content, any of your website text and your images, also your color scheme, that sort of thing. And I will link to a copywriter named Ashlyn Carter in the comments. She also has a YouTube channel and she shares really good videos to help you with your copywriting. So I'll link to her in the description for this video. Once you have your website content prepared, then you can just go in and customize your template. I just recommend preparing all of your content and images and colors ahead of time just because it makes the website template customization process easier for you rather than trying to write content and customize your template at the same time. I like to have everything ready ahead of time. So once you have your template customized, you'll be ready to publish it. But if you want a custom domain, for example, mine is myapalmadesigns.com, so my domain is my business name. You can get one for a relatively affordable price from GoDaddy.com. I know there are different domain registrars out there, but I recommend GoDaddy. And usually domains cost anywhere from about $11.99 to $14.99 per year, so again, very affordable. But once you have your domain selected, you can connect that to your website, and pretty much every single website builder has instructions on how to connect your domain to your site, or the support for that website builder can help you connect it. But that is the big final step before you launch your website and it goes live. So those are all the steps that I recommend going through if you're looking to get a new website for your business. Just to recap, number 1 was to choose whether you prefer to go the custom design route or the DIY route. And if you're going the custom route, then you know that you'll need to find a designer to help you. And if you're going the DIY route, I recommend choosing a template for your website. But no matter which route you choose, the next step is to choose a website builder like Show It, Squarespace, Wix, or WordPress, because then you can find a designer who specializes in that website builder if you're going the custom route. So for example, I specialize in Show It. There are other designers who specialize in Squarespace and so on. And then if you're going the DIY route, choosing your website builder will help you know what type of template that you need, because designers make website templates specifically for specific builders out there. For example, I design Show It templates, and I'll link to some more resources in the video description to help you with comparing the website builder options out there if you're not sure which platform you want to go with yet. Again, I recommend Showit, but I know plenty of people who have success in launching websites on other platforms that have served them well in their business, so it's completely up to you. And then once you've chosen your website builder, of course, if you're going the custom route, you'll want to look for a designer to hire. And if you're going the DIY route, you'll want to find a template. And for the remainder of the video, I focused on the DIY route, so I explained about how you'll want to know your website needs if you're going the DIY route before you pick your template. Things like your budget for the template, the style that you're going for, and any special features that you want. And once you've done all of that, you can choose your template and then prepare your content. Once you have your website ready to go and customized, it's time to launch. And if you don't already have a custom domain, you can go somewhere like GoDaddy to purchase a domain to connect to your site before it launches with your business name or whatever other domain you want. So this was just a quick overview of kind of some things to consider if you're looking for a new website right now. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for more design, business, and marketing videos. I know I took a break from YouTube for a while, but I'm going to try to be getting back into it in 2021. So thank you so much for being here if you're already a subscriber or if you just watched to the end of the video. Take care, and I'll talk with you again soon.